Thank you. Awesome. Good morning, everybody. I'm excited to be here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, wow. It has been an amazing time so far, and I'm so honored to be the next speaker. I'm going to be doing something very simple. Two major things I'm going to do today. First of all, I'm going to share my story. I was wondering, almost everybody knows my story already. Are you sure I should share my story? But then at Eric Worre's training, he said something. Eric Worre shared his story again. I was like, this guy has shared his story 1 million times on GoPro, but he's still sharing it. So I realized that we must keep on sharing and sharing and sharing our stories so that people will understand where we are coming from and then also know where we are going to. So I'm going to be sharing my story again. I'm going to be adding some parts to it. Secondly, I'm going to be telling us our philanthropic activities so far. What have we done so far? I tell people that if you're making money and you're not making an impact, if you're making money, you're not helping people, then you're not really helping people as much as possible. You're not really hitting that impact. So we have made a lot of money from the business. We have thousands of people that are making money, but we have also helped a lot of people, the less privileged, and I'm going to be talking about that. But let me jump into my story. I'm going to tell you 3 major blessings that the business has given me. 3 major blessings the business has given me. The first thing is it has developed me. It has developed me. That's the first blessing that this business has done for me. Many years ago, if some of you had seen me then, thank God for our founder who sees potential in people. I did not look like where I am today. So many goals, so many dreams. My salary was slashed down. I'm one person, I'm not afraid of hard work. I had worked hard for many years. Nothing was happening. You see me, I've done many businesses. I've done tourism, done catering, I've worked in government, I've worked in private sector. I've done it all. I've been hustling from a very young age. But nothing seemed to work. Things did not seem to meet until I saw the business. The business helped me, developed me. I had limiting beliefs in myself. I didn't think I could be great. I didn't think many things could happen for me. But the business helped and developed me. And then 3 months, I was able to raise 594,000 naira. At that point, I resigned from my job and I decided I would never work for anybody again. And things have totally changed, okay? It has helped me to achieve my dreams. I don't know about you, but I love to travel. I'll keep on talking about traveling. I don't think anybody loves to travel like me. When I'm stressed out, I travel. When I'm not feeling very well, I travel. When the Nigerian economy is disturbing me, I love to travel. I know a lot of you are like me. And the business has given it to me. Let me tell you the truth. If I had worked in UN, if I had worked in the best banks, because I have friends that work in all these places, I wouldn't have been able to do this. If I had stayed in my other businesses, I would not have been able to do this. I've been able to travel on 1,000,001 vacations, so many things that the business has done for me. But the number one thing is changing me, moving me from poverty, from stress, from lack. When it's time for me to parent, I'm thinking, I'm having headache, I'm scared, I'm having hypertension. But the business has taken all that away, made me start living a soft life. I don't want a case where, for the Gen Zs in the house, I don't want a case where you will walk, you go explain tire, no evidence. I don't want that. But in this business, you work hard, you can travel, you work hard, you can buy cars, you can do a lot of things. Like I told you, when I'm stressed, I travel, right? This year, after the election was really stressful and all that, and then the economy and all that, I was so stressed. I said, you know what do I do now that I'm stressed? Let me travel. I traveled. That's how I heal my stress. And if you stay in this business long enough, you can heal your stress through traveling. The business can provide that for you. Another thing that the business has done for me is the ability to help those around me, to help my family. I've done a lot of things, but I'll just talk about the 2 people who brought me into the world. I'm Yoruba, like you obviously know. And one thing that Yoruba people do is that they spend most of their monies on education. My parents spend most of their money on education, sending us to the best schools because that's what they knew. But then I came out and realized that education was no longer the key to success. They've changed the padlock. So I was depressed. I was sad. What do I do? But because of this Buena Vida business, C2NFG business, I've been able to help my parents. The things that they couldn't do for themselves because they were sending us to schools, I've been able to do it for them. Bought my mom a car during the COVID lockdown, and I also bought my dad a car. That same year, 2 cars in 1 year because of this business. What will I have done? I'm 31. I'm one of the few people that like to say their age. Why? Because you hide your age when you are not proud of what you have achieved. I'm just 31 years old, and I've done all these things because of this business. It can happen for you too, guys, as well. If you're here, you're listening to me, you made a part payment 2, 3, 4 years ago, this month or last month, and you are still contemplating, pick up, you better make your payments now and complete it so you can join the moving train. But when I took this car to my father's office, his colleagues were saying, in this economy, how are you able to do it? What is going on? And I said, it is the La Buena Vida business that did it for me. So that's the second thing. First one is elevating me from poverty, helping me to enjoy myself, live the baby girl life. The second thing is the ability to help my parents, those around me, my society, my community. Paying school fees for people has been an amazing thing. And also, one of the things that I struggled with growing up was rent. Oh my goodness. When it is time for rent, everybody's mood has changed. Everybody's heart is beating. I thought that landlords were the most wicked people in the world. I thought landlords were wicked and demonic people. Why are they always stressing me, stressing my parents? What's going on? But through the La Buena Vida business, before the age of 30, I got my first house at the age of 29, 28, 20, I think 29. That was when I got my first house at the age of 29. How many people in their 20s can do that? This one, I've showed you guys a lot of time. This is actually my second. This is not even my first one. Second, 4-bedroom apartment in the heart of Abuja. Second house. I'm not even going to talk about the other ones that I have done. Because of this business, what will I have done? Where will I have gone? Oh, if you're joking with this, if you're still joking with this business, I don't even know the word. I don't have whatever to tell you, because lives are being changed because of this. So that's the second thing that has done for me. Ability to impact lives, change things. But my biggest blessing from this business, my biggest blessing is not the cars I have bought. It's not the houses I have bought. It's not the vacations. It's not helping my parents. My biggest blessing from this business is what? Impact. Impact is the fact that I have downlines who were earning 30, 40, 50K before they joined, and now they're earning 1, 2, 3 million, 500K. They are doing well. The fact that I have downlines who, before they joined the business, they had never traveled out of the country. They had never done anything exciting. Some of them didn't even have international passports. But because of this business, they are traveling on vacations. They are living a good life. They are having an amazing time. For me, it is the biggest impact. The fact that somebody had trekked all their life, they have been trekking, entering Keke, using transport. And then because of me joining the business, they're able to buy a car. For me, that's the biggest blessing La Buena Vida has done for me. If you're here, you have a good heart, you want to help people. It's not by going to go and work in an NGO. No. It's not by giving people handouts. Dashing somebody money is not empowerment. No. Until you're able to show them a business that they can do and they can be exactly like you, that is when you know you are actually impacting on their life. And that is what this business has actually done for me. So for me, this is the biggest impact. If you look at this picture, this was one of our trips to eat. I have so many pictures. I just said, let me share this one because it's very special to me. This was when me and my teammates went to Egypt. My downlines, if you look at this picture very well, you will see something special. You will see the young, you will see the old, you will see the middle age, you will see different types of people. What does that mean? You will see Christians, you see Muslims, you see all sorts of people. Why is that? Because our business is no respecter of person. Whether you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, you're a jihad, you are whatever, whoever you are, you come in, we accommodate you and we run. Whether you're young, in front, some of the people in front are retired. Whether you're young, you're old, you're middle age, you can make it. Don't let anybody lie to you. Some of these people that came qualified for this trip in just a few months. Some people will tell you, it's only those that come on time. That is a show of ignorance. If you just started the business this year, you can become successful. It doesn't matter when you started. So for me, this is the biggest impact that I have achieved, helping people live the good life. Are we following? So let me go to the second thing I was called to do here because of time. And that is tell you about our philanthropic activities. But first of all, let me read the mission and vision so you understand where we are going to. Okay, what is the mission? To raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy and usher in the next generation world changers. What is the vision? Listen to me, please. I want us to all read it together wherever we are. To raise a financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who will collectively use their resources and affect the world positively. To raise a financially free people, because you cannot help people if you're not financially free. You cannot pay people's school fees if you're not financially free. Who will in turn help other financially free people who collectively use their resources and affect the world positively. And that is what we have been able to do. because of this business. So what are some of the philanthropic activities that we have done? I'm going to just talk about, we've done a lot of things. I'm just going to touch on a few of them, God helping me. The first thing we started with was the Feed the Family Project. We have season 1, season 2, season 3, and all the rest of it. Feed the Family Project. And what did we do? Very simple. First was in season 1, Feed the Family Project. We fed 100 families. I remember that day like it was yesterday, and that one was even within the team. Ambassador Mike came, he did it alone, shared rice, shared oil, all sorts of things. I think that was 2018 or so. It was so amazing. Season 2, Feed the Family Project. We fed 5,000 families. Oh, that was amazing. We did that one in Abuja. Just Abuja alone, that was, I remember it was beautiful. It was an amazing experience, helping people, giving them bags of rice. I'm going to play some videos, don't worry, giving them bags of rice, food, and all of that. And then the next, I think that was in 2019, yes. And then the next one we did was Feed the Family season 3. That was where we fed 50,000 people. I'm going to play the video of that because that was so significant. But this time in season 3, we did it across Nigeria. Across Nigeria, all the 36 states, different states were feeding, helping, doing a lot of things for people. Feed the Family Project, helping them. Oh, it was so amazing. And then season 4, our goal in season 4 is feeding 1 million families. We started this in 2021 and we're doing it up to date, feeding 1 million families. I want to tell you something. If you're making money, you're doing things, and you're not creating an impact, there's a problem.
This long queue
so
of
this is where
potential
we're
beneficiaries
about 1 million
families
families
would not deter a resolute
we fed
64-year-old
families in Abuja, in Lagos, Port Harcourt, different places, and it was amazing. Because of time, I'm just going to move to the next thing. Number 2, we have the La Buena Vida We Care project, because I'm going to be out of here in the next 3 minutes. We have La Buena Vida We Care project, okay, where we reach out to orphanages, hospitals, and all of that, helping them, doing things for them. The recent one was when we went to the hospital in Asokoro, paying hospital bills for people who could not pay hospital bills and all of that. We're able to do it because of the business. Number 3 thing we do is pay school fees. Paying school fees for children across Nigeria, across the nation. There are people who cannot pay school. There are people who are extremely smart, people who can score the highest in JAM, but because of money, they will die. Because of money, they will die uneducated. They will not go to school. But guess what? Through this business, we've been able to pay school fees for a lot of people, a lot of children and all that. I cannot share the pictures of the people because of for security reasons and to protect their privacy. But I'm going to show you something that happened. Literally, all the G8 leaders are paying school fees for different people in different schools and all. But something happened. There was a particular school that had paid a lot of people. I think I had given them 1 million naira for school fees and a lot of things. And they were so impressed with what I did that they actually in the school, they actually created a classroom in my name. Can you imagine this? They created a classroom in my name. Why? Because of the impact. And all the GA leaders are helping people paying school fees. All the G leaders, the leaders are doing in all sorts of places. These are the philanthropic activities we're done. The final one we're going to do is what we call the what? Fuel palliative. The fuel palliative. It is starting tomorrow, 29th of August. We're going to do it tomorrow, 29th of August, and on the 30th of August, 2023. What are we doing? Giving fuel, going to different filling stations, helping people, transporters, giving them fuel and all the rest of it. Guess what? Many NGOs have not done this. Some government agencies have not even done this, but we are doing it, and you are part of it. I'm going to hand over to the next person, but guess what? Ambassador Michael Coley, the founder and president of C2NFG, is going to be coming very soon to share with us, talk about this fuel palliative more, talk about where we are going to. I beg you, please, nothing should make you leave this meeting until we are done, because I'm seated in my office here waiting for Ambassador Michael to come and address us. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. So make sure you stay here till the end. Do not go anywhere, okay? Thank you very much. So I'm going to hand over to Ambassador Ifeanyi to call up Dr. Elijah, the next person. Thank you so much.